Hey guys, what's up and welcome back to Discovery Trends. Late night TV has morphed into a new life in recent years. With new comedic hosts, the use of the internet to help segments go viral, and the current political environment, late night TV shows are pretty much at the forefront of everything trending. One thing that has never changed is late night TV being a platform for shocking moments. Whether it was a wardrobe malfunction, emotional breakdown, or something just plain creepy, we couldn't keep our eyes off the screen. When we talk about late night TV shows, we can't avoid the Jimmy Kimmel Live. It is one of the most successful shows ever, but at the same time it has seen some of the most awkward moments too. Today we are going to list down these awkward moments for you. As today we have for you 6 most awkward Jimmy Kimmel Live moments. But before we start, I would want you to hit that red subscribe button to enter our monthly shout out giveaway. Just comment down below saying I subscribed and we'll enter you into the giveaway. Number 1. Kanye West was seemingly stumped when Jimmy Kimmel asked him a question about Donald Trump, and now Kanye is explaining what was going through his mind. I'm not sure how much he's helping. For those who don't know, there was a really awkward moment to air on Jimmy Kimmel Live last week. Many years ago, when George W. Bush was president, Kanye West famously said how the president doesn't care about black people. Channeling that controversial comment, Jimmy Kimmel straight up asked Kanye why he thinks his pal Donald Trump does care about the African American community. Rather than come out with an answer, Kanye basically froze in his tracks. After a painfully awkward pause, the rapper fails to come up with a satisfactory answer before Kimmel rushes into a commercial break. Ironically, the moment was just as awkward as the Bush incident, but now Kanye is on the other side of things. Clearly, the hip-hop mogul was struggling to come up with a real answer. However, due to backlash, Kanye has hopped on Twitter to defend himself. According to West, he wasn't stumped at all, but was merely contemplating what to say. The question was so important, I took time to think, West said in a tweet. The rapper goes on to explain how the show then cut to a commercial break before he could answer the question. However, West didn't address the question when the show resumed after the break either. Certainly, as Kanye goes on to say in his Twitter rant, he has the freedom to support whichever political candidates he chooses. For whatever reason, West is a big Trump guy. Even if it's not easy for him to explain why, it seems like he's just not seeing what the majority of the country is. Number 2. Katy Perry suffered an embarrassing blunder when she forgot the name of her old school friend on Jimmy Kimmel Live. Host Jimmy Kimmel showed the singer 6 people and told her one of them was from her past, but Katy awkwardly got the name wrong. After identifying her correctly against the 5 strangers, Katy excitedly said, "Oh my god, stop, I know who this is, Erica." Her friend corrected her and said, "Anika, yeah." A mortified Katy tried to redeem herself by saying, "We were really good friends, Anika. What an incredibly beautiful woman you've grown into." But the conversation soon took a turn as Anika, who was friends with Katy in 6th and 7th grade at Santa Barbara Christian School, was quizzed by Jimmy. When asked if she had any good stories about Katy, she said, "My stories about Katy kind of all revolve around boobs." She explained that during a sleepover at her house, Katy told her and her sister that they couldn't wear a bra to bed because it would crush their boobs and they would never grow. She also revealed that Katy once lifted up her shirt in the locker room to reveal she was wearing 2 bras because her boobs were so big. Number 3. Harrison Ford and Chewbacca ended their feud. In 2015, Jimmy Kimmel helped Han Solo, otherwise known as Harrison Ford, and Chewbacca end their feud on Jimmy Kimmel Live. Kimmel claimed he was trying to get the Star Wars co-stars to mend their friendship after an alleged cheating incident. An opportunity presented itself on the set of Kimmel's live show. A coincidence, we're sure, when Chewbacca was standing on the ledge of the building outside. When trying to talk Chewbacca out of jumping, Ford showed up out of the blue. At first, Ford was going to let Chewbacca do it, but Kimmel helped Ford remember all the memories they had. Luckily, Ford ran up to the roof and talked Chewie off the ledge, settling that feud once and for all. Number 4. Barack Obama read mean tweets about himself twice. Jimmy Kimmel's Live's mean tweet segment has become an infamous outlet for celebrities to read and address mean tweets written about them. During Barack Obama's 8 years in the White House, he was the center of many tweets that weren't so nice. This led to Kimmel having Obama come on the show and have special President Obama edition segments of mean tweets, not once but twice. Obama's jeans came up in both segments, but in the second one, a tweet came up from none other than, at the time, Republican nominee Donald Trump. Trump's tweet read, "President Obama will go down as perhaps the worst president in the history of United States." Obama dropped the mic after firing back with, "Well, at real Donald Trump, at least I will go down as a president." Little did we know. Number 5. Jimmy Kimmel's difficult reality. Instead of a comedic monologue like we usually see at the beginning of Jimmy Kimmel Live, Kimmel tearfully opened up about a scary moment involving his newborn son, William, nicknamed Billy, in May of 2017. On April 21st, 2017, Billy was born seemingly healthily, until his discoloration led to tests that revealed he was born with a congenital heart defect. After being transferred to the Children's Hospital of Los Angeles and a successful surgery to repair a hole in his heart, Billy was able to go home with his family. While Kimmel's family was able to get Billy the help he needed, the TV host acknowledged the struggle that so many Americans already face financially, let alone if they didn't have access to the necessary healthcare to keep their children alive. Kimmel pleaded, if your baby is going to die and it doesn't have to, it shouldn't matter how much money you make, whether you're a Republican or a Democrat or something else. We all agree on that, right? He continued, no parent should ever have to decide whether they can or can't afford to save their children's life. Number 6. With talk shows generally being a daily thing, you're bound to get some pretty weird moments with them. There's always been cases of some celebrity guests that come on these shows chemically enhanced either by using alcohol or drugs. Sometimes the chemistry is just never right between the host and the guest. Even co-hosts might finally be holding up enough anger to unleash their true feelings on important topics. Whatever the case may be. This is exactly what happened on Jimmy Kimmel Live. In an incredibly awkward moment of late night TV history, Andy Dick and Ivanka Trump were both guests on Jimmy Kimmel Live back in 2007. While Kimmel was trying to conduct a normal interview, Dick kept creepily touching Trump's body. If you cringe watching it, imagine Trump and Kimmel trying to stay civil on air. Kimmel repeatedly told Dick to stop and even got up from his seat to try and make him to keep his hands to himself. Kimmel even noted, Donald Trump will kill both of us. His multiple efforts didn't work, so members of security actually had to interrupt the interview and drag Dick off the stage. This brings us to the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed it, and make sure you hit like if you did, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel so that you don't miss any of our videos in the future. Also guys, please do check out one of the 2 videos you're seeing on screen right now. It really does help us out. With that said, I'll see you in the next video.